Run it. It's your boy Killa checking in, man. And right now I'm finna do my Perso Sweet with HighThoughtsTV. Run it.
About to smoke a Perso Sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's HighThougtsTV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a Perso Sweet with HighThoughtsTV.
Seeing Screw, when I first started, nobody knew I rap. You know, so Screw used to, everybody seen me draw. I did paintings and tagging, and I drew a lot. So that was my thing. So Screw wanted to transition into putting covers and shit on this shit. So I started drawing them covers and making little mock covers and making pictures and shit. He'd put it over his turntables and shit. But everybody knew me from doing that. Nobody knew I rap really until I started fucking with one of my big homies on the north side. My partner B-Down, and they put me in, him and my partner Big Nuka, they put me in the studio for that's the first time I ever was in the studio. And that's pretty much how I started recording, and then rapping on the north, everybody knew out of the crews like, that nigga rapping? I ain't know that nigga did no rapping. So Pokey really the first person that really put me on far as with a big name. I got up under Pokey. We had a crew called Mob Style. That's how everybody know. One of my uncles is over dead in Rutgers. That's Run G. So that's pretty much one stage. That's how I got the name Kyleon from him and Mike D and Pokey. My name Kyle, so they added the Kyleon. And so I got the Killer from Slim. And pretty much, you know, once everything started progressing with the Pokey shit, Chris Wall was fucking with Slim Thug at the time. And so Slim wanted to branch in and be like, we want to put something like a super group together. And, you know, Slim brother Ray Face and C Ward reached out and was like, shit, we want you to come through to the studio and do some shit. And so when I came over, every time a nigga cut a beat on, I always got something to go with it, because I'm always either in my head writing or I'm trying to transfer shit and fall on paper. So, and every time I rap, either I killed somebody in the rap or I killed the beat. So that's why I got the name Killa Kyleon from. Okay. Slim named me Killer. So it was like, this nigga gonna either kill the beat or he gonna kill somebody. So, and I was Kyleon, and boom. That's how the Killa Kyleon came into play.
For sure. And being, I guess you could say you rep the North and the South, because you done lived on.
Oh, it always is with me. It's always there. And you know, I used to get questioned about a whole lot of shit, but you know, I ain't gonna do all the braggadocious shit. My name gonna speak for itself. Ain't no blemishes on my resume nowhere. From the street to the beat. I ain't been in no rap beefs. I ain't been in no street beefs. It ain't been none of that. And by the grace of God, you know, it ain't been none of that. I ain't trying to sound the toughest nigga, but I ain't taking no shit for damn sure. And it used to always be that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, nigga, where you from? You really from here? Or, nigga, you really from there? And it's like, nigga, this what it is. Y'all niggas is renting. I got titles and deeds to the shit where I'm from. So it's just, that is what it is. But you know, I definitely give both hoods my most, in the saying, my north side roots, my south side roots. And it's just H time, cause if you damn near check on the dog, motherfuckers gonna think I'm from Fontaine. I'm in Fontaine so much. My family from the north, my dad's side from the south, in the Dallas area. So my roots run a little bit deep.
Yeah. All right, and so you said you started rapping at that time after you started linking up with everyone. First getting into the studio, were you fucking with it? Had you already been thinking like, I'm gonna write some shit down?
I was groomed. So the thing about it is, it's a little different now than it was back then. Studio time, that shit cost. So the thing about me, I always did homework. I call it homework. I never rapped and wrote a rap in the studio ever. I still don't do that. Like, cause I always felt like time money. And anything I ever did, time was money. And nigga, studio time back then, 150 hours. Wasn't no $40. Wasn't no going to your partner house. You can hook the laptop up with a USB and go to record. Wasn't no none of that. You either went to digital services off of motherfucking Chimney Rock. You went to big studios. Yeah. And you know, shit wasn't studio time now, wasn't like it is. So I say, you know what I'm gonna do? I know if I'm gonna get an hour, I can afford about an hour or two, maybe 3. I'm gonna try to get as much off as I can, fast as I can. A lot of niggas would sit in the studio. I'd be in that bitch with Pokey. Pokey probably sitting in that bitch 8 hours on one song. But that bitch gonna be what you want it to be. Me, I ain't think like that, cause I'm on my dime. I ain't on nobody else's dime. I'm gonna get as much of this shit off as I possibly can. And I turned that worth ethic into a whole program in my brain. Well, I'm gonna come in that bitch. If I got an hour, I'm gonna do 3-4 songs in 1 hour. Complete motherfucking songs in 1 hour. And shit, I done made the most of my studio time. Some niggas are going that bitch and get a week, 2-3 weeks. Nigga, studio time will go up to $5, $6, $7, even close to $10,000 on studio time. And that's the beauty of today. Technology then got it today to where you can minimize that time and you can financially be able to put out a lot of music now. So, but back then it wasn't none of that. You know what I mean? I had to get in while Finney in, but every time a beat came on or a nigga, when producers would give me a beat CD, I'm rapping on everything on that motherfucker. If it's 20 motherfuckers beats on that bitch, I was rapping on them bitches. If you had 3-4 hours, I'm gonna come try to get an abundance of music, and we implemented this system when we got at Boss Hog Outlaw. So we gonna do a project, we gonna try to do 5 songs a day. The end of the motherfucking week, I got 25 records. But I'm gonna pick the best 10 out there 25. And I'm gonna put the other 15 up. The next week, I'm gonna do the same thing over. And that's how I still implement that program into my recording process now.